Hello, Pisces. I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading, and we're going to find out what's going on with Pisces for the week. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This may or may not apply to you directly, but if it does, please take what resonates and leave the rest to the wind. Like what you heard is whatever does not need to be taken into your energy, just let it go. So we're going to pull 3 cards from the this little guy, I can't think fairy oracle, and find out what's going on for you guys. And then I'll pull a 21 card spread. So let's get going. So this is for Pisces. So it looks like you have some help here. This is see it here. It's understanding things right now, like having a understanding from above, like gaining insight from spiritual knowledge, or just dreams, or just having a big insight of birth, or birthing of a new way of seeing things. Maybe you've gotten some information from other people to help guide you in a new transition that you're going into, a new phase of your life. And we have the Lady of the Harvest. So this is wanting to maybe take things to another level, looking at the things that you've grown, the things that you have learned, assessing things and seeing how what's going to go with you into your future and what you're going to leave behind. This is taking an assessment over your life. It seems like there's some contemplative energy here for the week. And then we have the Singer of Healing. So this is feeling ready to manifest, to start something brand new, but feeling a bit of a blockage because there's still some healing that's needed to be done. So that's going to be for the week. Let's see what else we've got going for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising in Venus for the week. So here's your weekly. I haven't done a weekly in a long time. So figured I've out doing some weeklies instead of just only Fridays, and every other day popping in and doing some daily readings. Now I'm going to give you a weekly to get back into going full blown on both my channels, one on Facebook and here. So let's see how this goes. It's going to be a lot of energy. Today I will try to get as many signs as possible done. Whatever I don't have done today, I'll have done tomorrow. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, one more shuffle, and we'll get this party started. I'm going to see what the energy is, what's going on, and what's coming into the end of the week for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Alrighty, so let's get started. These are the things that you're doing, wanting to do. This is how you're feeling and fitting things, and your emotions, affecting your emotions, mental status. And this is why, the reasons behind everything at the end of the week. So I will clarify that too with this deck right here. It's been a pretty cold day here in my home. No heat. I turned off the heat for the winter, thinking the winter time is over, and was like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That weather sure does have a mixture of feelings there, because today it decided to be cold. So let's see what's going on for Pisces. Overall energy for the week. Wow. So we're looking at the Page of Pentacles. So there's a new offer up on the table. There's looking something about your long-term security, looking towards your future and looking at a new path. Maybe there's been an offer for a job, but there's a new opportunity here. it's brand new energy. Someone may have come in and given you an offer, and you're looking at this thinking how it's going to fit into your future. And it looks like one foot is planted nice and solid on the ground. The other foot seems a bit indecisive, and you've got your hands out towards your future, and you're hoping and expectation that this might be something that might, it looks like you're looking at this, like the possibility of this new opportunity, new money, something to do with your security. Thank you for the thumbs up. Wow, I wasn't even looking over there. But how you're feeling about this, wow. So we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is like, this feels like this opportunity that you're looking at feels like it's going to pull you out of some mental energy of feeling stuck to something in the past. It's going to give you a way out. It's your ticket to freedom, a ticket to more stability, because this is mental energy here. This has been, you may have been feeling like you're stuck pretty much in your head, unable to make any decisions on your own, feeling tied and bound to a situation and having no control over it, feeling a sense of imprisoned by your mind and your own thoughts. And here we're letting go of that because of this. So this is giving you a feeling of being able to get out of your own mind and feeling unstuck. And the reason this is happening, we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is, you may have went and gotten some advice, you and someone else, or this may be going to some show or getting advice from someone, getting some advice about merging ideas together, collaborating with people, and they've really got your hopes up looking at this new opportunity like, wow, this is pretty awesome looking. There's some hope here for this future now, all of a sudden, for long-term security, pulling you out of this, which is, I feel, is a great energy to start off the whole, to be in for the week, getting together with people and collaborating. Okay, so let's see, coming into the week, what do we have? Well, looks like we're kind of bored, trying to keep our emotions pretty much under control. Looking at this offer, here's maybe another offer that's come in that looks like you're really thinking about, but you seem a bit closed off to this offer. You've got some things that you're pretty emotionally attached to that are pretty fulfilled. They're nice, solid, balanced emotions regarding three certain subjects or three things that you're pretty happy with. And there's this new offer coming in that you're just like really unsure, not really wanting to see it because you're looking down more, maybe thinking about how this is secured. This might seem a little bit too good to be true, this new offer here. So this is making you feel, though, you're dealing with some changes from the past. You're trying to heal, and so this may be something that's actually coming in from the past, but it's help whatever you're feeling. It's letting go of the past, but you're really leery about this offer for some reason. So it could be someone from the past bringing it in, offering you this new hope here. And why this is happening, let's see. Wow. So it's happening because you're gaining control over your emotions. You're looking at your future, holding on to this cup. It's like maybe this could, I'm just going to say this is your energy, but you could be gaining control over your emotions about something that you got together with these other three people, or you're thinking about getting together with these three people. You're healing and gaining understanding and knowledge about something from your past. You're letting it go, but now you're here looking at, there's an offer, and wow, you've got emotional control. So you're trying to keep your emotions to yourself about this new offer. You don't want to show excitement. You want to, it's like balanced out your emotions. So this could be something from the past, that you've let go of the regrets from the past situation, something that you you may have been feeling pretty tight and bound to this, not knowing how to get out. So let's see what's going on in your hopes and fears. So it looks like you're not really wanting to be taken for a fool, like not really wanting to risk. So whatever this offer is, it looks like you're really kind of turning your back to it right at the moment because you have this other, new thing that's here that you're looking at. But right now, it's like not really wanting to take a risk. It's like this thing, it's something from the past. You may have taken a risk before and look at what had happened and you've let go. You've decided to let go of regrets and drop it, but you're unwilling to go back and take a risk. So you're hoping to gain rules or just take absolute control over this situation and impose maybe some rules or maybe follow a pretty rigorous schedule or impose your own little rules upon a situation, take control over something so that way you're not risking your own self, especially if you're coming out of, you're letting go of regrets and just going forward, taking control of your own life. This is happening. Why do we have the Fool? Because you're taking back control. There's been some changes, mental conflict. There's been conflict maybe in communication. And there's two people that are walking away that, you've stood your truth, put your sword down, drawn some boundaries. Their swords have been knocked out of their hands and they're walking away. They're in their emotions, but you have control over your emotions. You're taking back your power and you've got these two swords where you've made a decision and they're pretty much on your, crossing over your heart, meaning that this is your truth that you're standing in now. You're honest, you're telling your truth and you have pretty much made a decision about what you're going to do, but you're not taking a risk, you're taking control instead. So let's see what's in the expectations. We have not really feeling like celebrating about things. Maybe, here we have the Three of Cups upside down. So you're not taking a risk. These cups right here that are standing up, now they're upside down. We're here. So this feels like you're unhappy about maybe these cups pouring out. They're not what you thought they were. Now maybe you feel that, you've decided not to take a risk here, but you're taking this chance of losing out on your happiness, which might be that because of this Emperor energy of taking control and cutting people out, taking back your power. So you're expecting, though, even though these cups there's no getting back together, no reconciling, maybe with those cups, you're expecting to come out of conflict. So maybe there's three people, these people that are all walking away, there's no more conflict with them because you've taken control. It's like you're expecting to have this conflict like just dropped, resolve the conflict because you're unhappy. You're turning those cups upside down, not reconciling with them, not going to take that risk, hoping to come out of conflict with these other people that, you're taking back your power. This is because you feel like you're unable to create something that's nurturing within your environment. So you're letting go. You're not reconciling. You're not rejoining with this group. Maybe over here's this three again. This is this three people that you're wanting to maybe collaborate, or you're collaborating somewhere around here. You're going to collaborate with them. They're trying to get together with ideas, but it's like right now you don't feel this is very promising. This is, you're more of looking at taking back your power and imposing rules and keeping your emotions under control. You don't feel like being very creative. You're not feeling supported. And so you're letting go. You're hoping to, you're expecting conflict just to be resolved by not creating anything nurturing in your environment. What the heck? So let's go and see what's in the hidden realms, what's unknown. But now we'll know, right? Well, there's been some judgments. So maybe you've made a judgment call on, you've made a decision on somebody, something from the past. You come to a new awareness about this, and you're just making this judgment against them or for them. Let's see what happens. And the reason behind all this is not feeling secure. So you're re-evaluating something from the past and gaining your calling to order, saying, hey, let's get up here. These three people, you guys are all getting back together, talking about something from the past. And the reason this is happening is because there's no forward movement that would seem peaceful right now. Everything seems to be going backwards. And so you're trying to restabilize things. So you're bringing back up something from the past, which, because you're hoping to resolve it, right? So let's see, because of this, now you're making a decision, or you're feeling a bit stuck here about making this new decision about having to juggle things and keep things afloat. It's like not wanting to do it now that you have come to this new awareness about this. It's caused you instability all the way around, and it's like now you're not willing to make any decisions. And because of that, you're going after a completion here in your finances. You're finalizing a deal, making a final move where it's going to close something out and start something new. So by not making a decision, you're closing a cycle out, bringing an ending to a abundance or a job completion, most likely something that you had felt unstable and unsure. You're able to end it now. And this brings to you not being able to go forward. So if you're bringing an end to this, it hasn't been finished, but it is finished in your eyes because you're done juggling it. But you don't feel this is anything that's, going in your favor. So you're just wanting to end it. And so then we have some toxic energy popping up, holding you back. So that may be why you're feeling you need to end something, because you're coming to awareness that someone else is most likely being pretty toxic and bringing in some problems and trying to get out of being addicted to this stuff right here. Because here's this toxicity, feeling tied and bound to it, and now you're letting. Throughout this week, you're feeling a sense of letting go, coming unstuck from this. So here's the feeling of feeling unstuck, letting go of addictions or toxic energies. And because of that, we have you, cutting things out, not making any. You may have been indecisive before, but now it's like, nope, pretty much sure about what you're doing. You're cutting things out. You're just cutting things that need to be cut out, especially when it comes to something within a project that had been going. It needed to be finished. You didn't feel very secure in it. And because of this, you're causing some disruption. There's a catalyst here. This is some unexpected. I'm pretty sure by you cutting this out, you expect to have a tower moment, but this cutting out is actually because you have this tower moment here because things didn't go in your favor, so it caused disruption. It caused a lot of disruption for you, and you realized that you needed to cut yourself out of anything that had toxic energy. So it looks like whatever you quit juggling, you realized right here is your new awareness that this was toxic. You decided not to get together with, get back into, you didn't want to take a risk and get back involved with some people from your past that you've been juggling that was toxic. So now here you are looking at a new path, looking at something new, something probably much, much better, because there is a finishing here and something that's different from this path that you were on before. So let's go and clarify this. We're going to find out what's going on I'm going to clarify these cards. Oh, let's see. We have one king here. So this is, you have the king, which is you taking back control of your emotions, having a sense of knowing what you want with your emotions, with your feelings. And I did have this card fall out. There's your Ten of Cups. Just throw that right on there. Going after what your happiness is. You're taking control over that. You're letting go of the past. You feel like everything that may have been, you may have had some regrets about, or just no longer really necessary. And so now there's this new offer that's come in, an emotional one, and you're just like, me, don't really know about that one either, because you want to take control. You don't want to really, I think, if you're not wanting to create within the environment that you're in, and it's like you want to go off somewhere new, looks like something more long-term, get unstuck from people, places, and things, conflict too, but unable to go forward until this tower happens right here, till you can get rid of this toxic energy. So let's go and see what else we have. The King of Cups. So taking back control of your emotions and going after your happiness and trying to move fast. This is like maybe sending out messages too. And yeah, going fast, taking fast action towards what your happiness is. We'll clarify one more on that one. Yep, there's this taking fast action against this, wanting to resolve the Five of Wands. Here we go. Making changes, fast actions towards changes against this group. This is what you're expecting to let go, to resolve the conflict with other people. So you're taking fast action, sending out messages because you want happiness, you want peace, most likely. You want to bring a completion to a situation, to maybe a family situation, something from the past that you're stuck in. And then we have the Queen of Wands here. And this is feeling insecure, not feeling in control, feeling unstable, because there's some truths that have come out. And this is your card, Pisces. There's some truth coming out about a possibility of, avoiding. You can avoid something to keep you from having to avoid the tower moment, or some truth coming out that helps you to rebuild after this tower moment over here. And we'll clarify that one more. Something, rebuilding, because you're wanting to fix something, is unable to complete a cycle, which you're avoiding. Could be avoiding the tower moment, but it's not able, you're not like finishing something up, even though here you're not wanting to juggle anymore because you want to bring something to finish. You want to finalize something here. And then we have the King of Swords in reverse, stating that you're really, really angry. It seems like you're angry, really determined, really overly determined to get to the truth about this, because this pisses you off that you can't finish this cycle, get something finished, and it's making you feel out of control, feeling, because the Four of Coins is in reverse, feeling like you could have a loss here. And then we're going to clarify the Page of Pentacles. Sorry, I forgot about that one. There's this new offer because there's a finish here. There's total exhaustion. Here's your Eight of Swords, right? This is the Eight of Swords. You're coming out of feeling tied and bound to a situation in your mind. And here there's this new path because there's a completion, a finalization of, no longer feeling all that betrayal and backstabbing and the wolves trying to eat your clothes. But there's also a sense of needing to heal still from this. So you're evaluating and assessing things because this may be going in a different direction. It's blocking you from your dreams somehow. And this is a loss, losing out on this right here. This is your dream. This was your dream, to have a completion to have a happy family, but this is now taking you in a new path, a new direction that's totally different than what you had been planning on going. And then we have the Fool, the Fool in reverse, cutting things out, not taking any risk, being decisive, making a decision what you're going to do. So here we got the 2 swords over here too. And this is going to cause some anxiousness. You could be up all night or up at night, just really overstressed about this, but it looks like you're still going to go and, take back your power. You're hoping to take back your power. Yeah, you're going to, after staying up and I guess you must have been pretty much ritualistically up, and sleep, or, doing this on a consistent basis, like a ritual type of deal, where you're every night trying to go to sleep, you're just really worrying and praying, and now you're getting your truth, finally finding truth about a situation, which helps you to become the emperor. So to take over control, and you're deciding to not walk away from something. You're like going to go back to a situation to go, maybe you're going on a journey backwards in time or something here, taking back control over the situation that's actually coming down here to this, resolving a conflict with these people first. So you're taking back your power and going forward in a cautious way, taking your, in your honesty and truth. And even though you're going cautiously, you're just really waiting for someone to come along and try to really come at you, like take advantage of you. So you may come off a little bit harsh and a little bit cold-hearted here. Hence, we have the Empress not wanting to really nurture people in the environment, because there's the 4 of Cups here. This is not really caring about it, not really wanting to, you don't feel it's a balanced situation, so you're not really wanting to put your time and effort into it. Instead, you'd rather regain your sense of stability, which we have the Queen of Pentacles here, unstable, but then you're gaining, you found out truth and stuff, so you felt, there's a Queen of Wands or Queen of Swords, or King of Swords, just really, really, really defensive here. But you're still trying to gain this sense of control, as long as you come out of this conflict of these other people that you've been dealing with over here, that you've had to hide your emotions about. So we have Judgment, this new awareness. This is giving you a sense of independence, a sense of having to put up a wall and guard yourself, just put up a big boundary and not take a risk. There's the Fool right upside down. Not wanting to take any risk, not making any unknown truths or any unknown moves or weird moves or whatever. And that's what I got. Because you're wanting to have nothing but the truth. Maybe very defensive, looking for people lying to you, most likely, looking for truths in a situation, and no longer seeing that there's anything really worth waiting around for, but unable to gain. It's like unable to go forward. You're still kind of going backwards. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, but you're still coming out of this is going back into a situation. The wheel kind of turned in your favor, but it went backwards, and it's helped you come out of this right here, the 8 of Swords in reverse. Again, it's like, wow, this is pretty cool for this reading for Pisces, because my cards are just like showing up, except for the Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. She was in reverse, but that's hidden energy. That's something that was the reason behind this all the rest of this energy is feeling unstable, but here you're feeling more secure by not putting any, not creating any kind of nurturing, because you in an unstable environment in your emotions. Yeah. So there. So yeah, not turning the wheel in your fortune because you're kind of going backwards, but you're also, by going backwards, that is in your fortune in a way because it helps you to release some mental conflict from the past, but you're still looking for truth and you may be cutting things out in order to find the truth. And then, boom, we have this messenger coming along. This is looking at a new path, talking with other people, pretty excited about going forward on a new journey after cutting certain things out. And yeah, you may be expressing to others some heartbreak about this, some sad communication, but sometimes that's life. We have to do what we got to do. The devil in reverse. This is coming out of a toxic situation, but taking control, doing things within your own power to take control over beating this addiction or this toxic energy here. And yeah, doing it in a oh gosh, what's that word? In a way that's not traditional. So you're taking back, you're beating an addiction or getting rid of this toxic energy by taking things into your own hands and going against traditional ways. And oh boy, putting an ending to something that might have been a long-term plan there. It's like you're deciding not to, you're blocking a long-term plan with the toxic energy coming to realization that someone else had some addictions if it wasn't you. And then we have a tower moment here. Boom. This tower card is being clarified with three of pentacles here. So here's your three of pentacles, but this is in reverse. This is because this group over here, it started off wanting to collaborate with these people, but it seems to be that maybe this energy, this toxic stuff over here, has actually shown that one of these people, this group getting together, trying to collaborate together on an idea, turned out that it was highly competitive. Things weren't going the way. Someone was selling you a false idea there. That's your pinnacle there. That's a false idea. And so this is coming out of, there had been some confusion about it throughout this. And so, yeah, you had to take back your power, gain understanding, and look at your own pinnacle, not this other person's. And now you've got clarity here. So let's see, one more card for that. And no longer wanting to celebrate. There's the Three of Cups again, upside down. These three people, no more celebrating. So there's your guys' reading. That's for Pisces. And wow, I'm pretty impressed with how many of these cards just like really came back through for your guys' reading. So may you have some insight in what to do with this situation. It looks like you guys are dealing with an ending here, some changes, and kind of having to go back and fix something from the past. It's coming back up here, and it's holding you back right now from making you have to change direction or keeping you blocked from going after your dreams right at the moment. And it could be due to addictions or someone else, being this energy right here. So that is for you guys, Pisces. Thank you for watching, and may your week be a great week. May you bring in all and end all that is needed to be ended and brought in. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye. Or a great week. Bye. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it.